What is going on, guys? Welcome to Brad's Parlay of the Day. Today I got a three-leg parlay for Saturday, February 24th, 2024. Here at Pick Dawgz, we drop the most free pick videos out of anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like, it helps us out a lot. If you guys want the picks like the best, picks like the most, the picks that I bet myself personally, go to pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You'll find all my plays there. I love a good parlay. They are fun, but singular straight bets and bankroll management is the way to win money in this industry long term, and that's what the premium picks are about. For these parlays, I basically just pick three teams I think that are going to win. I don't really get too into the spreads or anything like that. There's three simple money line plays that are going to get us over even odds. If you're looking for a lottery parlay, this isn't the video for you. So let's get into it, man. It's going to be a long night for me. I'm recording this at 4 o'clock on Friday. We have literally hundreds of college basketball games on tomorrow. It's going to be a long night for your boy. So let's get right into this, man. I'm going to keep this one nice and simple. Leg 1, TCU versus Cincinnati. We got TCU at home, and I think TCU wins this game. So it's first leg, I'm taking TCU on the money line. Wow, that was a mouthful just to say TCU money line. Yeah, I'm not overthinking this one. Cincinnati is coming off a loss against a bad Oklahoma State team. That was a really bad loss. They were favored in that game by 10.5. They were at home. Cincinnati's on fade watch after that performance. That was a really bad performance. On the other hand, I've liked what I've seen from TCU this season. You know, they've played good in these type of spots. They're 11-2 straight up at home. We saw what they did last Saturday. That game was electric against Kansas State. Beat Kansas State on the road with the buzzer beater. Like I said, I like what I've seen for this TCU team. I think they have a good roster. Jameer Nelson Jr., I'm a fan of that kid. As a Magic fan, I grew up watching Jameer Nelson. So it's wild to start watching his son play college basketball. It makes me feel a little old, but at the same time, it's pretty cool. So I think TCU comes in and gets a win at home here. Like I said, Cincinnati after that loss to Oklahoma State, I'm not messing with them boys. No way. Next, Syracuse versus Notre Dame going to the ACC. This is a no-brainer for me. Syracuse on the money line. Syracuse isn't losing this game, guys. Notre Dame is bad. Look, Notre Dame has won 3 games in a row, but that's been against the bottom barrel teams in the ACC. I think they're in a reality check for this one. They're not going to go into Syracuse and get a row win. Not. It's not happening. That's my handicap for that game. Give me Syracuse on the money line. Last but not least, Yair Rodriguez versus Brian Ortega. We're heading to the UFC. Got a decent UFC card tomorrow. There's actually the main card. There's actually some really good fights in. This is probably the fight I'm most excited about. 2 guys who have been in the organization for a while. 2 big names. 2 guys who are fun to watch. And I'm taking Yair Rodriguez on the money line. I like Brian Ortega, man. I'm a fan of this guy, but the last time Brian Ortega won a fight was back in October 2020. October 2020, man. That's wow. That's a long-ass time ago. Brian Ortega, actually, his last fight was against Yair. And he suffered a shoulder injury in that fight. The fight was stopped early. Terrible way to end that card. But now they're rematching, and like I said, I just don't like the inactivity for Ortega, man. I think ring rust will play a factor in this one. On the other hand, Yair Rodriguez's last fight was for the featherweight championship of the world. So I think he comes into this one trying to get back in that place that he was. If he wins this fight, maybe one more, I think he gets that title shot. I don't know if they'll give him a title shot right after this. I know they're talking about it. Ilia Topuria versus Yair Rodriguez would be a badass fight. Don't get me wrong. But back to what I was saying, I think Yair, very dynamic fighter. He's good everywhere. The only edge that I give Brian Ortega in this fight is his jiu-jitsu skills, but Yair is good on the ground as well. I don't think Brian Ortega catches Yair with a triangle or anything. I just think Yair pieces him up on the feet, just kind of outpoints him here. I think the fight does go to a decision, but Yair should win this one. Let's recap this parlay, man. Leg 1, TCU versus Cincinnati. Give me TCU on the money line. Leg 2, Syracuse versus Notre Dame. Give me Syracuse on the money line. Leg 3, Yair Rodriguez versus Brian Ortega. Give me Yair Rodriguez on the money line. I appreciate you guys watching this, man. Truly do. If you want to follow my handicapper career more closely, you can follow me on Instagram at BradWoodsBest. I post all my wins and losses there, other free picks, as well as my Pick Dawgz content. It all funnels back into there, so go check that out. But most importantly, subscribe to Pick Dawgz on YouTube. We're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.